Zvirna are back for their November internationals. This week, got Bulgaria in Odessa, the first time they've played here in 5 years. Can they get a win ahead of their key game against Bosnia on Tuesday? Or is it going to be another draw that we've seen so many of this season? Let's see what this game's got to offer and what Odessa's got to offer too in this week's episode. Good morning. We're here in Odessa, the south coast of Ukraine, by the Black Sea, in Tarashevchenko Park. Starting off match day, the only way you should. I've got a latte. Arrived here late afternoon yesterday, went straight to the stadium, press conference, training. I'm going to insert some clips right now. It's already turning a bit dusky in the skies. And we're in the beautiful Tarashevchenko Park here in Odessa. Beautifully peaceful, and here is where tomorrow night's match will be held. Stadion Chornomorets. Written in Russian, but Odessa is a predominantly Russian-speaking city. There's lots of stuff already going on. I think this is going to be quite a big, packed one. So we're here at the Chornomorets Stadium. The press conference was pretty normal. There wasn't much questions, to be honest, because Petrikov had the press conference on Monday and then he ended up not having much to answer this evening. We asked Bushjan his thoughts on Shevchenko.
Ciao Andri, dobry dzień, jak sprawy? Un piccolo ucraino ci sta.
No, of course, yeah, I think.
Obviously taking charge at Genoa. He said him and the team wish everyone at Genoa now and the manager every success. And Petrikov also chimed in as well. He added that he and the entire staff and everyone else also are wishing Shevchenko all the best, and they're very proud that he's working in Serie A now. Anyway, I think it's going to be a calm one. The cold sea breeze is already passing through the stadium. The sea is literally not far away from here. And yeah, I think generally everyone's in quite a positive mood. Not a big game, obviously, tomorrow, a friendly, but it's all systems go for Bosnia, really. So preparations, head down, making sure that it's a positive result to get them through on to next Tuesday for the big one. Tarashevchenko Park has got some unique advertising boards going on here. All quotes from Taras Shevchenko, his famous Zapovit. Bloody hell, proper light show this. Taras Shevchenko Park living up to its name. Quick little snack before bed, we think. How about corn sticks? Like cheese puffs, I don't know. But red caviar or red caviar and butter flavour. Here goes. It's not particularly fishy, but then again, caviar shouldn't be fishy if it's the good stuff. But I mean, red caviar is the one you can buy in any supermarket here for affordable price. Let's go. And it's not a nice and the flavour is very faint, but like the second you bite into it before it like completely dissolves, and the faintest hint of like creamy crab / lobstery type crisps. I mean, I can warm to this. The creaminess is probably the butter, in all honesty. Salute. 8 hryvnia, 24p. Can't complain. And then after that, it was too dark to really film anything. Went to a couple pubs, not too much interesting. But this morning, got a bit of time before the game kicks off, where Ukraine are playing Bulgaria in the park behind me. The stadium's right there. We'll have a look at that later on, as we're going to be back at this park anyway. And let's see what Odessa has to offer, because it's my first time properly in the city. Came here in the summer with the road trip, but we were here for a fleeting visit and stayed in Arcadia Beach, which is down the road really. So as you can see, the most statued non-religious figure in the world, outside of Lenin, Taras Shevchenko. Lovely park. So currently, Odessa's in red zone. So we were walking the streets at like, I don't know, 11:45 last night. Nobody, absolutely nobody around. It's pretty surreal that people are either taking it seriously or just in general, it's pretty chilly down here by the sea. And I think that sealy breeze, which is not too far away, is already nipping. So time for a bit of breakfast. We're going to go to Molodost, or Molodist in Ukrainian, the word for youth. Basically, it's a throwback bar slash restaurant that's open 24 hours, and it harks back to the youth, like the 90s and all that kind of thing. Throwback, like an upper market serial killer cafe, but they don't do cereal, they do other kind of stuff. So here's our breakfast. Good old bouillon, eggs, chips, brown bread, and a latte. That's what this is saying. Mum, I've eaten. This is the kind of vibe of that serial killer cafe, old school. I can't lie, the one in Kiev is a bit more upmarket because I think it's newer and obviously just a bit larger, but nice vibes in it. So we've come to the park of the history of football, or the square of the history of football. As you can see, you've got football pitches, got a nice Euro 2012 remembrance thing where people are filling up water for tap water to drink. There's a history of football museum here as well, apparently a pretty cool one. Just in general, look at that, UCL final 2018. I assume that came down after, and just in general, very cool. Got the UCL club. Statues, and here's the big one, Andrei Shevchenko. Debatable. Igor Belanov, native of Odessa. Another blocking 3 people that have won the Ballon d'Or for Ukraine. Both of these during the Soviet Union, and then Shevchenko in 2004 with Milan, the other 2 for Dynamo Kyiv. Got the Super Cup of Ukraine, the Cup of Ukraine. All the winners up until 2016, because I think this park opened in 2017. USSR Cup, European Championships, Cup Winners' Cup. That Dynamo Kyiv actually won. Got it all here. Intercontinental. The World Cup has been stolen, by the way. UEFA Cup. Good old Shakhtar. 2009. Very cool. CONCACAF. Bloody hell, this is a lovely park. And it's like in the middle of like a residential area. But pretty cool. Wanted to come to the football museum, or the football fan museum, but it is closed. It says that their days off are on Monday, open from 11 till 3, currently like 1 PM. Don't know what's going on. Literally everything's football themed here. All the shops, those are just random shops. Little market down there, unrelated to football. But yeah, got all the stars. Amazing little park, completely random. And so gutted that that museum's not open. No one's picking up the phone. Fuck knows. Majorly disappointing. Opens at 3, but we really can't afford to go to that. Or wait till then. Looks like it'll be the next time we come to Odessa. But they've got such a good collection of football shirts in there. Oh, gutted. So you can't come to Odessa and not visit the old National Opera and Ballet Theatre. Built in 1870s after the original building was destroyed by a fire. Neo-classical style, Baroque, as a lot of Odessa is. Seems more like something you'd see in Vienna than in Eastern Europe, but here we are. So in case you didn't know, Odessa was in its current city form founded in the 1700s by Catherine the Great. However, there has been settlements for centuries in Odessa before that, so it's not like she created the city on itself, or the settlement, but it's just that in its sort of modern form of how it is right now. Her and then Potemkin made that themselves, and then it's one of the famous landmarks. And then down there you've got the Potemkin steps, which we're going to go and visit too. And then up here we've got signage for the heroes of the Soviet Union. St. George's colours. Yeah. For all those who died during World War II. And then these are all the heroes of the Soviet Union as well. Changed into Ukrainian, I think, probably after the fall of the Soviet Union. But yeah, it's a Russian-speaking city, and a lot of the people that live here are Russian-leaning in terms of their political outlooks, that kind of thing, and has been the case throughout Ukraine's 30-year history. However, there is a new generation that is starting to be a bit more pro-Ukrainian, amongst other things. Nothing wrong with speaking Russian, it's more the actual outlook on how they associate themselves with Ukraine and other countries. And here we are on Primorsky Prospect. That's the city council building. Look at that, extravagant. And you got the glory to the Russian arsenal. The guys who defended Odessa. As I said, it is a very got a lot of history tied with Russia here. Nice little cannon. Got the Black Sea over there. We'll be seeing that in better form this way. And then Primorsky Prospect obviously means before the sea, avenue kind of vibe. And up here you've got one of the famous residence of Odessa. He's got about 1 million different statues around here, around this city. He's like literally incarnate in all different things. The famous Russian writer Alexander Pushkin, made out to be some sort of Roman/Greek god. And here is Odessa's most famous landmark, and I'm not talking about the sea Vokzal, so the boat station. I'm talking about this one, the official gates into the city. The famous Potemkin stairs. So as you can see, it's like the illusion that they're super steep and super high when you're going up. And from the top, you can only see the landing slabs. What an illusion. Out there you got the river port, Hotel Odessa, famous sight whenever you come here. Redone back in the old 2017 after originally being built in the 1840s. Just to the side of the famous steps is a Greek park funded by a Greek philanthropist, due to the fact that Odessa has got close ties to Greece, to Turkey, evidently due to, you know, the Byzantine Empire, the Ottoman Empire, Byzantine, may I add. But yeah, so like you can see here, some sort of modern take on the Medusa head. I've been told that during the summer this is like a light show and there's water, so that's a shame. But very nicely lit up here at night. Was here last night. All the trees are like red. Pretty cool. And there you go. European Union flag, Greece, Ukraine, and Odessa city flag with the famous anchor. Evidently, as it's a port city, anchor, ship, sea, naval. Nice ambience here. That guy's meditating. Maybe he's asleep. And then up here you've got the old Duke of Richelieu, who was the town's governor between 1803 and 1814, French. And Catherine the Great brought over lots of French people, sort of aristocracy and all that kind of thing, to govern this well-known seaport. As you can see, the buildings are very sort of Baroque, neoclassical. Very calm here at the moment, apparently due to lockdown conditions, etc. So you can't complain. Quite maybe one of the best times to come for tourism. Obviously, other than the summer when it's roasting hot here and it's good fun by the beach. Yeah, lovely autumnal afternoon. Just look at the architecture. Really is. You wouldn't expect this in Ukraine. You'd expect it somewhere, you know, Western Europe. Okay, dilapidated, of course, but still, it's just proving that Ukraine is a complete microcosm of different historical occupations, inspirations, and the likes. Honestly, I don't think you can find anywhere else like it in Europe that has been under the influence of so many different things. Go to a different city and it's completely different. Lviv, Odessa, go to Dnipro, all Soviety, Kyiv, complete mishmash. Brilliant. Scriabin Memorial. Andriy Kuzmenko, aka the frontman of Scriabin the band, Kuzma, as he was known, nickname. This is a memorial to him just on the shores of the Black Sea, the Odessa port. many famous songs. I think even more favourably looked upon than Okeanelze. Okeanelze, probably the quintessential U2 type band. I wouldn't even know where to compare Skrabin to, because they were a lot more varied and that kind of thing. And I think as a personality, people warmed to Kuzma a bit more. Political activist, but then he died in a car accident a number of years ago, and a massive loss for Ukraine's music heritage.
Старі фотографії на стіл розклади, дитячі історії смішні розкажи, і справжнім друзям не забудь подзвони, бо добре чи зле з тобою завжди вони. Старі фотографії на стіл розклади, дитячі історії смішні розкажи, і справжнім друзям не забудь подзвони.
Just off the old Potemkin steps, you've got a statue to the old Catherine the Great, who founded Odessa in its current form, may I hasten to add. Got the old anchor sign, and these are like her most famous admirals, guards and all that kind of thing. And she's up at the top. But it is worthy to add that Catherine the Great was very anti-Ukrainian, committed a lot of atrocities against Ukrainian people, against the language. So yeah, favoured here, evidently for the things that I've said already previously, but in the wider circumstances of Ukrainian history and Ukrainian people, very much anti-Ukrainian. So the irony that that still stands is not lost. Where are we right now? A square apparently called Tiraspolska Square. So after Tiraspol in the old Transnistrian Republic. Interesting facts is that obviously Odessa is the main big city closest to Tiraspol, other than Chisinau in Moldova. So a lot of the money that's laundered and all that kind of thing comes back through here, I think. Also a lot of Transnistrian people come on their holidays to spend their hryvnia or whatever currency you can spend over there, their own one, and then you can buy whatever you want when it comes to it. But Tiraspol, tribute to the old Transnistria, right here. Here's a cool random little square. Oh, look, it's like a cross, but it's a guy breaking an atom. And this one's for the Odessites that worked in Chernobyl in the cleanup, etc. The people that took part in nuclear testing. Very cool. The famous Rynok Prevozu import market. Famous mainly in Ukrainian football memes when someone, you know, lets a goal, howler, keeper or a defender or something like that. They use this photo and stick the player right here, or insert one now. Shout out Brut Football for that one. And here's the main pedestrian area, all the nice little pubs, fast food outlets. Derebatskaya. Very nice energy. Odessa. No, but in all seriousness, earlier on in the day there was a fire at the stadium. Luckily it was just in the kitchen, no one was hurt, no one died, and the firefighters put it out, so the match went ahead. A very interesting lineup from Petrikov today. On Monday we asked Petrikov this.
Зараз Миколенко пропускає цей збір. Чи є можливість, що ми бачимо Зінченка на позиції лівого захисника?
Я подумаю над цим питанням.
know what's happening today. Zinchenko's starting left back, left wing back, whatever you want to call it. We had an influence, you can say. But yeah, decent crowds around these parts. I'll show you in a minute. Malinovsky starts, always a positive. I know it's a friendly, so it means he probably won't start against the mighty Bosnians on Tuesday, but still, he's straight back into the lineup after getting a recall. Sobol at centre back, very poor against Czech Republic, if you haven't seen that vlog. That's the only concern I've got. Other than that, I think in general it's going to be a good game. Really excited for it. Bulgaria have got nothing to play for. Literally, it's a complete friendly for them. No one cares. So in all honesty, it'll probably be a draw. But still, looking forward to it. I think Zbirna have got this.
Okay, let's go.
Такий настрій у кожному серці, що об'єднає різних людей. Дядька з мітлою і модного перця, суворих дорослих бешкетних дітей. Сусіда з сусідом, тестя із тещою, шофера, пішохода, працівника ДАІ. Бо всі водночас об'єднають зусилля, натхнення, що перемагали свої.
Ти можеш не бути фанатом,
Ти можеш не пити горілку,
ти можеш сидіти вдома і вимкнути свою мобілку. Волівай, 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 волівай,
We've certainly seen more people in the stadium than this before. Not many. So first off, 3 chances inside the first 13 minutes and Zinchenko over twice and Zubkov with a header. Ukraine absolutely dominating, but just can't get anything on target. Typical. Watch this end 0-0. Wow, just coming down to look at who the subs are, warming up, and Bulgaria scored. Ukraine dominating the whole game, and they're 1-0 up. Malina free kick, this is going in, I'm telling you. Top bins. It's not. So it's half time. Ukraine 1-0 down after an absolute another defensive howler. Ukraine can't concede when they're playing normally. They've been dominating this game, completely dominating, chance after chance after chance. I don't know what the XG is, but it should be over 5. Dobit's had about 4 chances. Zinchenko had about 2. Zubkov's had 2 sitters. I don't know what else Ukraine need to do to convert a chance. 1-0 down at half-time. Riznik's been getting warmed up. We'll see if he debuts. But yeah, in general, I don't understand. That is typical Ukraine. 1-0 down, but complete domination. It's a friendly, it doesn't matter, but it's just so frustrating to watch.
Фритюрницю. Єп! Єба... Твою мать, за 40 гривень штани, блядь.
If they can't convert tonight, how are they going to convert against Bosnia? Bulgaria have actually been not even at the races, and they still are leading. We'll see what happens in the second 45. Stepanenko! What a goal! 1-0! No.
Це ж було вже.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Full time, about a million chances, over 30 shots. Ukraine draw 1-0 again. Let's hope we saved all our shooting and finishing for Bosnia on Tuesday. What a game. So exciting attacking wise. Can't finish anything. Both keepers for Bulgaria had a field day. Here they go. They're off. Bosnia's up next. It's good night from Stadion Chornomorets.